Very good morning. It's Penuel, the Black Pen. I'm still greeting you from the very beautiful, very stunning Durban, Ekakasini, eThekwini. I've been having a really great stay here in Durban. 2 days ago, I was on Florida Road, meeting up with some of my Penuelists there. Thanks to Umuzi Dube, a brother that connected me with a friend of his who manages the Starbucks on Florida Road, where we got to meet, we got to chat with the guys, and we got to unpack some issues that they are facing and some of the solutions that they are hoping for. We met an amazing elderly gentleman named Uvusi Mudise, who is doing some amazing work. There's a proposal that he is currently pitching to Santaco, which is the National Taxi Association, just to see how they can resolve certain issues in the taxi association itself. Yesterday, I met up with Penuelists, Kwamashu, Kwai, and another brother of mine, Uvuyani Ndlovu's got a food business there that he's pushing, and he gave us some amazing meals there, tramazinis, some spicy rice, and chicken strips. And as much as I was late, and I felt very bad for being late because I had a prior engagement there, I'm just happy that the guys stuck it out and we got to meet, we got to chat. We spoke about potential business interests that we can start as a Durban group. We've got a Durban WhatsApp group that has been set up. It was set up when I first came to Durban a couple of months ago, and I met up with people on the beachfront in Durban, in the CBD. So now we're hoping that that group can actually graduate into something tangible that we can build together, put in a little bit of money, see what businesses are in the group, and see how we can help each other make money, create employment for the group, and then take it from there. So I'm very thankful and happy for the guys that I've met. I'm very thankful to a brother of mine, Uliso, who is pushing here in Durban and who is trying to collaborate with guys, who's trying to get guys to work together to leverage off each other's value propositions and assets so that we can create something special here in Durban and grow a community in Durban of guys that are working, adding value, making money for themselves, and just becoming a shining light in the communities that they work in. Had an amazing meeting yesterday with someone who's become a good friend now, Duduzane Zuma, the son of former President Jacob Zuma. We did an interview, myself and DJ Sbu, with Duduzane Zuma on the Virtual Kuku. If you've never seen it, please go check it out at the Virtual Kuku, DJ Sbu, Duduzane Zuma. He came there with two amazing human beings. The first one being Ryan, who actually was a professional footballer before he got injured, playing for Fulham in the United Kingdom. He's done landscaping, he's worked in America, he's still doing landscaping now in Durban. An amazing, genuine, selfless soul who is one of the guys that is helping Duduzane on the ground with doing community work, especially in places like Newlands. Humble, disarmingly humble, great heart, great human being with a great story. He was telling me about his kids. I think one of his boys is playing for AmaZulu juniors. So he's an amazing human being. I met Uzipo, Michael House, who is doing amazing work with the ANC Youth League in Durban. Believes very much in pushing character over qualification, speaking about the fact that your qualification is great, but people care about your character and what work you are doing. We had a 3 to 4 hour chat with the boys. Duduzane himself, we were catching up since the last time I saw him. He was telling me about some of the work that he was doing. He was telling me that one of the problems we're not speaking about as a nation, which is coming, is access to clean running water, and how we need to start educating people that live along riverbanks on how to live better and clean up, because this water affects everyone, and that we can start looking into building communities close to riverbanks, especially tourism communities. He was speaking about some of the work that he's doing. He was speaking about his presidential campaign, and he was speaking about how we need to collaborate, not just in South Africa, but on the African continent and internationally as well, because we are the next generation. It can't be that we keep begging the elders for a seat at the table. We can't keep waiting for the elders for solutions. It needs to be up to us to drive those solutions for the nation and for the people. And he's put his hand up and is happy to support and collaborate with other people that have put their hand up. While we were chilling, having lunch, an amazing human being came through, a guy by the name of Ulaki Ntimani. I went to go and Google him afterwards, but he is running the National Liquor Traders Association in South Africa. He was explaining to me that I think there are over 38,000, if not over 39,000 taverns in this country. And when there was hard lockdown in this country, all of those could not operate. And he was one of the people that was fighting and calling for Cyril Ramaphosa, Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma, and the government at large to spare a thought and a word for the people that were in the liquor business. 39,000 taverns. And mind you, a tavern is a legal place that sells alcohol. He was saying there are shebeens, and a shebeen is an illegal space that sells alcohol. And he estimates that there's probably over 140,000 shebeens. Those are liquor outlets in this country. Obviously, they create jobs. Obviously, some of them add value to the communities. I know on my side, for example, I have issues with alcohol abuse in this country. And I think it's one of the scourges we need to be fighting aggressively. I know that Ulaki and his team are looking to set up programs to ensure that people are drinking responsibly. Setting up programs so there is education around gender-based violence in these taverns. Setting up spaces where they look into sports and other projects that will uplift their communities, using these organized taverns as a channel and a distribution and a platform for community upliftment. He is a lion. The guy is extremely focused. He's doing work with the National Liquors Association, but I believe he's starting to do some work with Santako as well, the National Taxi Association. I think he said there's 1,050 taxi associations in this country, and a lot of them are not working together, and they need to find ways to work together for the benefit of public commuters. I think over 70% of South Africans use public transport and minibus taxis in particular. There are 250,000 minibus taxis in this country, and we need to find solutions around them, especially getting the owners involved in the value chain, getting the drivers involved in the value chain, and all other, particularly black entrepreneurs and other entrepreneurs, to get involved in the minibus taxi value chain. Very fruitful engagement. We had a lot of laughs. We caught up. We spoke about family, children. We spoke about parents and their elders in particular. Duduzane shared some knowledge about where he thinks maybe his father and other elders in the ANC may have missed the mark in nation building, and where we need to pick up and do better work. Duduzane is an incredibly sharp, very passionate human being, and he was saying that doing work on the ground, serving people on the ground, is going to become the new door-to-door. And I think it's a really, really great challenge to all the young leaders out there and anyone who wants to add value to their community. It can't be enough that you speak about your qualifications. It can't be enough that you speak about, oh, I know whoever and whoever. It can't be enough that you have this nice fancy job. What work are you doing in your community? How are you serving? Where are you cleaning? Where are you planting trees? Where are you educating other kids? Where are you creating opportunities for people in your communities to try and uplift themselves? Very, very important. And then how do we plug in with you, with the rest of the nation, with the continent, and then with the world at large? Sitting with the Penuelists, I realized fundamentally why so many people need jobs. Of course, with Penuelism and with my mindset and with critical thinking, we need more people to take initiative. We need more people that are entrepreneurs. We need more people that have the ability to put their hand up and create something from scratch. But it's hard. It's very difficult. People don't have funding. They don't know where to get money, and their families and their friends won't fund them. People don't know what business to start and where to begin looking for opportunities. So some of us that have a little bit of opportunity, it's going to be up to us to create platforms for people to work. And not expect them to take initiative, but for you to give them detailed tasks. You wake up at this time, these are your duties for the day, you knock off at this time, and then you will be paid this much if you meet these targets. I think it's becoming fundamentally important for us as young leaders to create work opportunities. Not necessarily money opportunities, but work opportunities for people. And then from there, we can look to the next step of how do we compensate these people for the work they're doing. Do we give them money? Do we give them food packs? Do we give them accommodation? Or do we give them some other value that can uplift them and their families and their homes? I'm leaving Durban today. I'm going to be meeting up with a very good friend of mine, Ulesego, today. We're going to be discussing the Jagersfontein dam burst in the Free State and the work that they're going to be doing with Buntu Foods this weekend. Thank you to the guys who have donated. I will send my email address below as well for those who still want to donate to the Jagersfontein community. We're going to go and help them out there with food and other things that they need to get by. Penuel the Black Pen. I'll chat to you guys very soon. Have a great and blessed day. Cheers.